In our nation's 246-year history, there has never been an individual who is a greater threat to our republic than Donald Trump. There is nothing more important she will ever do than lead the effort to make sure Donald Trump is never again near the Oval Office. And she will succeed.
All right, that was former Vice President Dick Cheney supporting his daughter Liz Cheney's re-election effort in Wyoming, except the ad seems more about Trump than his own daughter. Here with reaction is the host of the Liz Wheeler Show, Liz Wheeler. Liz, always good to see you.
Hi, Sean. Thanks for having me.
All right, so riddle me this. Trump won Wyoming with 63% of the vote. It's one of the states that he did the best in 2020. Liz Cheney wants to get reelected, okay? So the strategy is talk about how bad one of the most popular guys in the state is and think you're going to get reelected. Good strategy, bad strategy?
This is a strategy of someone who is so corrupted with Trump derangement syndrome that she can't even see straight. Liz Cheney, I mean, I can't even use the word rhino to describe Liz Cheney because she's so far beyond that. She has a singular hatred of Donald Trump. And actually, Sean, I really liked that video of Dick Cheney going off the deep end because he actually admitted what Liz Cheney's goal is chairing the January 6th committee. It's not about finding out what happened on January 6th. It's not about holding accountable people who broke the law. It's not about investigating what role the FBI played or what abuses might have been inflicted on defendants in the days and months and years following January 6th. No, it's about preventing Donald Trump from ever seeing the Oval Office again. That is not a role that Liz Cheney should be playing. That's a role for the American people. And Dick Cheney, by the way, is a fine one to talk about lying to the American people. Remember, 4,400 American military members died in the war in Iraq. What was that war in Iraq based on? The idea or the premise that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. This was what the Bush administration, Dick Cheney was the vice president, of course, told us. What was that presumption based on? This claim that there were weapons of mass destruction was based on one human intelligence source. One person, codenamed Curveball, who ended up being someone who was simply lying because he didn't want Saddam Hussein to be in power. Dick Cheney and the Bush administration didn't verify that. They didn't corroborate it. They waged an entire war that cost thousands and thousands and thousands of American lives based on that lie. So he's a fine one to talk about threatening the American people and lying to voters.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I've been involved in campaigns for almost 3 decades. I started when I was 4. But the thing that's so interesting is normally when you run, right, you're basically telling people, hey, I delivered for you. I got this for Wyoming. I'm fighting hard for Wyoming. I got this road, this bridge, and here's all the things that I'm doing for you. That's what you would say. That's why you should return me to Washington to keep fighting for you to get things done, right? This is not about what she's done for Wyoming or what she's going to get done. To your point, this is about, I'm going to stop Donald Trump. And she has no ability to stop Donald Trump. She's 1 vote. And she's in Wyoming, the most popular state for Trump. It seems like this is a desperate plea just to win over some Democrats and independents, which don't number enough to actually change the outcome.
No, I mean, she's trying to subvert the will of the people. She's trying to convict Donald Trump of a crime that he did not commit, which would then prohibit him from running for office in 2024. It's an unfair way to try to keep a candidate that you're afraid of from running against the walking vegetable that currently occupies the Oval Office. Liz Cheney is not conservative. In fact, I thought it was really sad. This one line in that video, it was kind of overlooked when Dick Cheney says, this is the most important thing that Liz will ever do, trying to prevent Donald Trump from taking office. I thought, oh, wow, your life is really sad and really pathetic if what your father thinks your greatest calling is political revenge. Sean, remember, these are neocons. These are people who profit off of wars. Donald Trump put a stop to that. He essentially was the biggest stymie in their ploy, their strategy to get rich. And remember, the Cheneys are part of the Bush administration. I mean, George Bush wanted to then pass the torch to Jeb Bush, and Donald Trump destroyed Jeb Bush by calling him low energy Jeb, by saying that he was Jebbin. So this is personal, it's political, it's financial. Liz Cheney has voted recently, actually in the last month, on things that are not conservative, and the people of Wyoming don't want that.
So it's not just Wyoming. People keep talking about her running for president. But here's my question: what party? Of what? I don't know. Is she running for president of the student council or her neighborhood association? Because she can't run for president of the Republican Party. Nobody would vote for her. If she's going to run as an independent, do you think Democrats, once they have a choice to vote for a real Democrat, would vote for her? I just don't understand what this is not a reality-based conversation running for president.
I mean, she'd probably get the guys of the Lincoln Project and the Dispatch to vote for her, but I can't imagine who else would cast her vote. Ordinarily, I'm not in favor of people running as third-party candidates because they serve as spoilers. But in this case, I can't imagine who would possibly vote for Liz Cheney. The Democrats, who are only using her because she's a useful idiot. Republicans see her for the idiot that she is. So I have no idea who would even vote for her. Maybe her dad.
So let me ask you this. The primary is 11 days away. In all honesty, do you think there's a lot of talk? I mean, she's making this play for Democrats and independents, clearly. There's no question in my mind she loses. Do you think she loses by more or less than 20 points?
Oh, put me on the spot here. I'm going to tell you what I hope happens. I hope she gets blown out of the water. There was a poll recently, it came out 3 or 4 weeks ago, that showed what issues the American people care about. The American people care about inflation. The American people care about gas prices, food prices. And the two issues that the Democrats have been focusing on the last 6 months, COVID and the January 6th committee, ranked the lowest on that list. People on both sides of the aisle don't care about January 6th anymore. It's in our past. It's been investigated. If there was an honest investigation into what went wrong, maybe you'd get more people, but that doesn't impact people on a day-to-day basis. They do not care. So what I hope happens is I hope that's reflected in the outcome of this election. I hope that people reject her by so great a margin that any other politician who is trying to make a popular name for herself based on betraying the values of the voters that sent her to represent them in Congress thinks twice about doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm of the mindset it's way over 20%. I mean, CNN even went there. They couldn't find people that were going to vote for her. I think this is a solid blowout. I'm with you on that. I mean, I'm thinking this could be 30, 35%, and it really, really shuts her down. I mean, so just to be, for the record, you are on board over 30%?
Oh, at least over 20%. Maybe okay. I'll come in at 25%. You come in at 30%. We'll have to make some kind of wager on that.
Okay. All right. I actually think it's going to be in there. Anyway, thanks a lot. Have a great weekend. I appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it.
Hey, guys, it's Rob Carson. With inflation at its highest level in 40 years and interest rates skyrocketing, your retirement plans are in danger. Well, our friends at American Hartford Gold can help show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Yeah. If you call them right now, they have a special offer. They will give you a free gold coin on your first qualifying order. So don't wait. Call now. Here's the number, 866-935-4309. That's 866-935-4309, or text Newsmax to 65532. That's Newsmax to 65532. Thank you.